Twice shy, baby.
Did not break. White Snake, maybe?
White Snake was
Andrew Lloyd Webber, I think.
Oh, yes.
It's time for Bingo is Life.
Hey!
The podcast. Episode, I don't know.
We're in the 130s, I believe.
130s.
Yeah, I think.
Cool.
I'm Jay Zaire, joined by the Howdy Shell brothers.
Woo! Hey!
Brushing off their big triumph this weekend.
Dun, dun, dun,
Yeah,
dun, dun,
we did
dun.
it. We, everyone, my
We
lord.
have Christian Parrott over here.
Hello.
We do not have Mum Shackles.
Oh.
She decided to take a vacation, right?
She's going on another vacation.
Another
To
vacation.
the beach.
Once bitten, twice shy, baby.
And we have an interesting guest in the Silent Dave
Ooh,
chair.
in the Silent Dave chair. Waiting.
Have you guys recovered? Is the concert over?
It's still going.
I heard it was 7 in the morning before Joby got to play all along the Watchtower. It was like Hendrix at Woodstock. Everybody welcome to the accordion solo. No.
We would have kept going.
I think that's his intellectual way to criticize the length of our show.
I think so.
I get you. Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
I
it
was
is done.
thinking,
Yeah, we made it.
Looking at the other way, you get your money's worth out of Howdy
Yeah.
Show Brothers event.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Thank
Right.
you.
Well, you show
All
up at
$20.
7 and you can leave at 11. That's pretty good.
You can.
Complaints you rarely hear about a concert. There was too much music.
Yeah.
Joey afterwards, he's like, we didn't even get to God gave name to all the animals.
Yeah.
Names to all the animals.
In the beginning. Yeah.
No, it was fantastic. I was so glad to be a part of it. Thank you, Kris, for getting it all started,
Thank you, guys.
and thanks to the Harrisonburg community for just, I don't know, the musicians who all came together and did that. Fantastic, so fun to see.
I bet you had fun backstage.
We did. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
it's great.
Yeah. Yeah, it's stupid fun. Well, I also had my wife and my son back there,
Yeah.
all just bopping around. We were all in a really good space, so
It's
it was
fantastic.
It was good space, good mood.
And you know what you've done?
What's that?
You've set the bar. So now I hate to tell you, people want that again. So they were even talking about the fact that it'd be really cool to have not that the Bob Dylan part wasn't important, but you put your finger on it. You was like, this is less a tribute show. This is more of a night about songwriting.
Right,
And,
right, yeah.
People were saying they want for that to happen again, which
Yeah.
would be really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be.
Like once every month,
Sure. Every Friday. Oh, God.
It gets tricky.
It does.
Of course.
It
No,
gets-
totally.
It really does. And I was really nervous
Yeah.
that it wasn't going to sell out or maybe just not sell enough tickets.
Right.
And it wasn't until like the week of that it actually did sell out. So
And Kris gets really weird when it's not working out the way he wants it to.
I am the same
He
way.
starts to get all.
well, I just thought
Who doesn't?
I thought
Hang on. He gets all what now?
the truth is I thought
Everybody
with that
on three.
lineup,
1, 2, 3.
I said that lineup is good.
Yeah.
That should sell out.
Yeah.
Right.
And then it wasn't. In fact, it
then it
wasn't
did.
even like we didn't even start selling tickets really until September.
Yeah,
you
but
know what I mean?
but that's
But you
usually-
announced
yeah.
it like a month and a half before it start. Who thinks about it that early?
Well, there's other variables involved. We won't go into that, but I mean, it's
The Illuminati.
the Illuminati.
Ah, yes.
Yeah,
Bavarian Illuminati.
Daryl Strawberry.
I got a good one in my head though.
Okay.
I think I know what we're gonna. I think I know what I'm going to try to do next.
Terrence Trent
Someone
D'Arby
else.
tribute.
Someone else can do. Anyone can do with this. What I did.
Okay.
I think they should.
Sure.
What I'm
Yeah.
going to do next is going to be different, completely different than what we just did.
I have a solid vision in my head of what that is.
Mm.
It's going to be fun, but right, and this is now is not the time to talk about that. Now's the time
Okay.
to introduce our guest.
Yes.
Yeah, great.
What's up? How you doing?
Doing okay.
Yeah, everybody, here's the true story. So I started my son has started marching band and being involved in this amazing situation at Harrisonburg High School. I first met Kris when I went in to help donate. They asked the parents to help donate a little bit of time here and there.
Time? What? They want your time?
They do. And Kris was awesome. And he knew what to do. He knew where things were stored.
Sure.
He knew how to help. And I just saw the way he interacted with all the kids. It was awesome. And I said, that guy's a mover and a shaker in the Harrisonburg band community. So, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Kris Wiley.
Hey!
Now,
Welcome aboard.
I know that's not the only thing you do.
That's the only thing I do.
That's
it.
I do know that you're a professor at JMU. What do you teach?
Yeah, I'm in the education college. So right now I'm teaching critical thinking. It's unimportant.
Apparently no longer needed in this culture.
Not necessary.
We just got to sign on to the right channel, and we don't need to do that anymore.
Wait a minute. And what's your function for the band? You're talking about the high school band, right?
Oh yeah.
Harrisonburg High School Band.
You're doing
that's
both?
right.
Yeah. No, my function is a 13-year-old function. Yeah, she just joined the front ensemble there on marimba, so I get to, and I just graduated one after 4 years, so I get an 8-year legacy of coming in.
Yeah.
So are you
That'd be the Blue Streaks.
are you a musician as well, or
I play some music here and there.
but you're helping run the band, right, organize?
Oh yeah, boy, I wouldn't go there. They'll come right through that window right there. You start talking about that. No.
Well, you got the double whammy of it's actually 2 schools in that band, right? So they got to bust them back and forth for everything.
Well, it's a little complicated. I
Yep.
mean, so there's the marching band and then the Rocktown Regiment. Am I saying that right? Is that 2 separate things?
Yeah, so what we
Yeah.
got here is it was originally just the Harrisonburg High School Marching Band, right? We built a second high school, and every other town in this nation would have just made 2 marching bands, right? But our directors were like, we don't want to split up our kids, and we don't want to stop making the music we can make with 100 instrumentalists.
Yeah, right.
So they're making some really kicking music, and they've had to fight pretty hard at several levels to keep those 2 bands together. So it's a big deal.
Good for them.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
So the Rocktown Regiment is the 2 bands together, and
man.
they get these. I had no idea it was as awesome as it was. So they basically have competitions every weekend, pretty much. I mean, they're always
Many weekends.
Many
Yeah.
weekends.
Yeah,
They're zipping off somewhere,
Yeah.
and then they do shows here at the high schools, and then it's
Sure.
really awesome.
Well,
I mean,
who plays at which football game?
All right, so this is cool. This is cool,
Ooh,
right? So the individual bands go to their own high schools and do just stand-up shows and do some stand tunes, like they do some Rolling Stones up there, some Ozzy Osbourne. But when they play each other, they come together and they march that show at the middle of the game together. And those kids love each other so much. They come over and see each other's games. They play along with one another.
Well, who
that's awesome.
who marches if it's a game that it's just one school involved? Do they have somebody march at halftime?
Yeah, they just go out on the field. They do like a reduced show.
Yeah.
Modified.
yeah, but it's still great. I
Oh
mean,
my God.
it's still. I mean, that's the other thing. Even like the Rocktown Band or the Harrisonburg Band is still good on its own.
Right.
And then they get together and they're this big band, and they have so many unique instruments, so different from when I was in marching band. Or
You were in marching band.
I was in a marching band when I was in jazz band in high school.
Okay.
But
The marching jazz band.
but
It's a
they-
real.
but even our band was teeny. You know what I mean? It wasn't very. This band's so much more interesting.
Yeah.
I think this has gotten better.
Kris and I both have childrens that are in the marching band, and I met Kris, the other Kris, our guest Kris. I'm on my 4th year of knowing Kris.
Yeah, man.
And, I remember when I first went, and I think you were there, standing next to me. I think going to one of our first parent orientations about the marching band. Because our son was like, I think I want to do that. And a parent said to me, it's like a cult, but in a good way.
That could have been me.
It might have been. And that is the perfect definition because, we were talking about the fact that the marching band, the orchestra, the strings, the musical theater, the one-act theater, the arts at Harrisonburg High is ridiculous. The arts in this area,
Right.
it really is ridiculous. But specifically at that school, it's one of a kind, and it's so cool what's celebrated and what's fostered there.
Well, they've got incredible talent, and then they've got incredible leaders too.
That's the
this
thing.
area's got some amazing
Yeah.
leaders.
Just
I would
great.
say you've got an incredible community here.
Yeah.
If you come up in the valley, I'm not sure you get to recognize, but I'm an import. I'm out of Missouri.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Missouri's great. I'm a Missouri boy,
Yeah.
but this is a music town. It is an
Yeah.
art town.
Yeah.
I was telling Christian as we were waiting for bingo to end up. I had one of my colleagues brought her parents in for last year's musical, and the dad, probably a little older than me, came up to me afterward and said, "Now, how do you get young men on stage
Right.
singing and dancing?
Yeah, right.
And not just get them up there,
Yeah, right.
but celebrate them,
Yeah,
right?
right.
And Harrisonburg has some magic sauce going on there. I don't
Yeah.
know.
You got to have Ken Gibson at the helm. To,
You know what?
That certainly helps.
Well, I think examples are a lot like the parents, Kris included, myself included, Kris Howdyshell included, where it's the, fathers of kids are like, I did theater, we all do music. Arts
Right.
are really not only supported, but just like forced upon the children. But it's also like,
Let's say celebrated instead of forced.
Jews were dancing.
And you'll like it.
Yeah, be a man, plie. But can that be the slogan? Yeah, but it's also like the example set by some of the leaders there, like Amber Corston and her husband, Ryan, who make dance look, not just feminine, masculine, cool.
Cool.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
thing. And it's those examples set, by Ken, by like,
Right.
the coolest
Yeah.
thing you can do is theater and the arts. And yeah, it's such a great community. And it's everything from amazing leaders like you for parents and students and that sort of thing, all the way through to the teachers and the directors that do that kind of stuff. It's so neat. It's so cool.
do you do
So, I'm sorry. So tell us, how did you find yourself here?
Yeah.
All the way from Missouri.
Yeah, so
And am I saying Missouri right? I never.
you
know.
are saying Missouri, right? Anybody
They had
who
a
calls
Y
it
in there.
Missouri,
Say it again, Mike.
Yeah.
Say it again.
No, I'm not gonna say it anymore.
Okay. It's like Missouri. It's like a Russian. Are you from Missouri?
Missouri.
Yeah. A Missouri comrade.
So my relationship with Virginia actually has been on and off. And I don't know if I want to talk about the whole
She's
thing.
a fickle
but-
state. I know.
so-
Yeah.
And of course, I came to terms early on with the fact that I could be here for 3 generations myself and never actually be a Virginian. So I get it.
Oh, no, you're in.
But I was a park ranger up on the Blue Ridge Parkway for a few years.
I knew I would recognize you.
Right. And then I took off, came back for my dock work at UVA. Took off and worked in Missouri, and then my family came back because we had a double posting over at JMU. So I was able to join the College of Education 8 years ago.
8 years ago.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Well, then welcome.
Yeah, thank you very much. It's a hip little community, and so I can see why people don't leave it.
Yeah.
you have a PhD?
I do.
Cool. I always I can't comprehend how people get those things.
Yeah, me neither. I don't know. They lined us up in that first year. They lined us up, and they were like, "Now, some of you are making a mistake." I think they were talking to me, but I was reading something. So.
This was in the School of Education, right?
Oh yeah.
You gotta do your homework every night.
It's bigger than that. So that was kind of their point, right? Like you get your master's and it's about doing your homework.
Yeah.
You get your PhD and it's about saying something and then having 5 people yell at you for what you said.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
training, right? And that's
Yeah.
not really my bag.
Yeah.
So you were a park ranger?
Oh yeah.
For how long?
3 years.
Ever since I went, was my first trip out west was my junior year. So that would have been 91. And went out to across country, 4 Corners, drove out there with my brother and a couple of folks. And the thing that we all came away saying is like being a park ranger would be the coolest damn job.
It's about the coolest damn job.
Where were you a park ranger?
Up on the Blue Ridge Parkway, I spent 1 year at the James River and 2 years down at the Peaks of Otter near Bedford.
Yes.
Yeah. So, when the government's not reducing you by 24%, it's awesome. Great gig. Yeah.
How many times did you hike Sharp Top?
Oh, I ran Sharp Top.
No, you didn't.
I
You're
ran
crazy.
it once a week. So here's what
my God.
Once a week.
Here's what we do with Sharp
out
Top.
of the way.
So my brother, who was also a ranger there that year, we would line up at the bottom. We'd put on our ranger stuff, and we'd have flat hat and the gray shirt. We'd wave to all the
cool.
people because there's a bus that
Oh, yeah.
climbs Sharp Top. So we'd wave at all the people climbing up Sharp Top. As soon as they rounded the first bend, we would strip down to our T-shirt and shorts and throw our gear into a backpack. We would dash up Sharp Top. We would run up there, sit down, gather our breath, put our stuff back on. They'd be there waving when they rolled into the parking lot.
That's hilarious.
Oh, that's awesome.
That is cool.
So I've done it twice, and I did not run, but I
And you barely made it,
I
right?
complained the whole way.
Yeah, good.
I was carrying a child, so that
okay.
Melody. No, Melody.
So
was,
it was one of
The
yours.
first time. The
Okay,
first
good.
time. The first.
was one of yours.
Yeah, it was just.
No,
so I
that's
just
a
picked up
stranger
a kid.
Yeah.
Just a stranger's child in the woods.
Where the hell is my kid?
I think my dad helped also carry Melodies. We kind of took turns carrying her up there. But regardless, that's no joke. That's no joke of a hike. I mean, it's pretty. It just doesn't stop. But boy, when you get to the top, it's beautiful.
I've never heard of this place, and the name is intimidating.
Well-
Sharp Top?
Well, the cool thing about it is,
Where are you?
It actually
Razor
does,
Ridge.
It does have a sharp top, though. I mean, and it's a beautiful little. They made it nice up there. I mean, you
And it's one of the highest elevations on the East Coast, right?
I have no idea about that.
Pretty sure. I'm pretty
Wow.
sure.
Man.
Pretty sure it's one of. Yeah.
Yeah, it's excellent, and your family would love it.
Yeah, it's got a 360. You see all the fall colors, the whole deal.
Wow.
Yeah, and there's another. Well, they call it the Peaks of Otter because there's two mountains.
The Peaks of
right
Otter,
next-
I know.
right next to each other. It's one of the peaks.
It's one of.
That's one of the peaks.
Yeah.
Sharp.
It is.
Wow.
The other one's
Sharp top.
dull.
Sharp Top.
Close. The other one is flat top. Yeah, not nearly as popular.
Yeah.
But do people
Oh, it's
hike
like
that
musical.
too, though?
People do hike it. It's actually taller.
Oh,
I know. Big reveal tonight.
No, that was good. I tell you what, next time I like to go there with you. Our parents live in Smith Mountain Lake, so we drive through there every time we go visit them, and that's why I was like, oh, you guys want to stop and do this hike, And anyways, Mike has never done it.
Okay, but here,
I've driven by it each time.
now there's some blackberry cobbler down there at the lodge.
Oh, that's right.
So you got to earn the burn.
You know Chris Cabral? He's a park ranger up there.
I
He does
don't.
stand-up comedy.
But I got to tell you, this is a long time ago.
Oh, it's a long
young
time
man. Yeah. This is not
Well,
recent.
Now tell me, is it true that you used to be able to see the Washington Monument from the Skyline Drive? That's what they always said.
I don't know. I'd believe him.
Who's
Park
they?
rangers cannot lie.
Hey,
Yeah.
park rangers, I don't know. Some guy on the Illuminati talked that for him
You used to be able to see the Washington Monument.
back before they changed the curvature of the earth.
Yeah, right.
Thanks, Obama.
Yeah, it's too flat now. Sharp, flat. What?
Well, what's interesting is there are moments when you're driving up towards the Peaks of Otter, and depending, especially on the other side of the mountain, I always think it doesn't look like Virginia. I think it looks like a different. It just the shape of the mountains, especially the Blue Ridge right there, and there's the big bowl on one side,
Yep.
and then on the other side, it's just wicked cool. There's no other way to describe
It's
it. other
wicked
than
cool.
Wicked cool.
It's a wicked
And I think,
cool.
what is that? New Zealand. I always get the New Zealand vibe of like, oh, this doesn't seem like your normal.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites.
Yeah. So I will say I hiked the AT through Virginia in '99, and there are a bunch of different looks to Virginia. Like I love this. I love the valley.
Yes.
But you get 25% of that trail is in Virginia, and you
Right.
got all kinds of stuff going on. So
That's what I
you do
love
the
about
whole thing?
Virginia. Is there's
Yeah.
so many different looks. Yeah.
You did the whole thing?
did
The whole
Wow.
Appalachian Trail? From
Did.
What do you mean did?
I did the whole thing. The Appalachian Trail.
I
Where
gotta
were you?
find out
Jay, the
when
answer is
Mariana
yes.
did it. I think she did it around that same time period. Mariana hiked the AT.
Well, this was in '99. Ask her.
I will. Yeah,
Wow.
it would be around that.
Probably, yeah.
And maybe it might be more like 2001.
Gotcha.
Actually.
My trail name was Blisters.
Blisters. Oh yeah.
Do you start in the south when you do the whole thing?
I did. 90% of the people that do it start in the south because it's a little bit easier. You can follow the seasons up.
It's downhill.
I'll tell the.
Did you do it all at once, or did you? Because I know not everybody does it all at once.
Right. No, I did the whole thing all at once.
All at
yeah,
once.
I was actually working in elementary school and
That's why
just
he's
took
got-
off early and came back late.
That's
That's why he's
awesome.
got a PhD.
Yeah, well, that's where I got it. I took it online. I was just hiking.
Hiking it and
Yeah.
taking.
That's why they said, "Are you sure you want to do this? This is hard work." It wasn't so hard.
So I'll tell Mariana's story, even though she's not here. So on her first
Was she also
day,
called Blisters?
So on her first day, no, she was called Lost and Found.
Lost and found.
Because on her first day, she missed a marker and got off the trail on her first day. And this is what's the mountain in Georgia that you start out? I can't think.
Oh,
of it.
Michelola Falls is where I started out, but not everybody starts out at the beginning. Some people take an 8-mile shortcut, and I'm not going to say anything about her because I don't know her.
You got lost in
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Well, she
well,
lost her 8 miles.
she got lost, and then that was her. That they
That's
were
where
like,
she made up those 8 miles.
lost and found.
Right?
They're like,
She needs to go
that's
back.
your trail name, because your trail name has to come to you, right? Isn't that
Oh
the
yeah,
whole
oh yeah.
deal?
You always know the folks who give themselves their trail names. They're like, I'm Lone Wolf. Right? No, okay, all right. No, you don't get that one.
Lone wolf. Lightning bug.
Who uses the trail name? Like the other hikers?
Yeah. You can get through that whole trail with people spending a month with somebody, and then when you leave, you have no idea how to find them.
Wow.
Lone Wolf.
I know a
you're
guy
out
in New
there,
York.
Lone
You know a guy named Lone Wolf in New York?
Accountant in Albany.
Mariana often talks about this guy they called Potato Man, which I always thought was really funny.
That sounds like a real trail name.
Yeah, it's like, hey, there's Potato Man.
Wow.
He was a serial killer too. That was also a serial killer name. That was-
I got to tell you, I hiked with a guy named Potato Picker. He was out of Detroit. That guy was hiking to heal up a divorce. He lost 200 pounds on the trail. He was above 350 when he started. I mean, he was.
Wow.
He was
Oh
above
my God.
Yeah, and when he ended the trail, I was actually able to summit with him just by coincidence. Mount Katahdin up in Maine.
Yep.
This guy pulls out a velvet pouch out of his backpack. We're all celebrating. We're having a good time. We're getting ready to go home. He pulls out a velvet pouch. He walks up to this cliff, pulls out a wedding ring, and just tosses it as hard as he can into the woods of Maine.
Wow.
And it was like, wow, this is a big deal.
How do you get home when you get up when you're up in Maine?
You walk.
You walk. What do you think? Begging.
You call up your friend Potato Picker and Wolfman, and you get in a bus.
That's good.
I was
right.
fortunate enough to have my folks and my brother travel up to Maine to meet me up there. Yeah,
Awesome. Did they do the last bit with you?
yeah.
then?
My brother did.
Perfect.
It was perfect. My brother Dirk was right there for me, and we walked up together.
Oh, that's awesome. So, are you close with your family still?
Yeah.
That's awesome. And they're all in Missouri still?
No, they dispersed.
Okay.
When I came here, my sister and her husband took off for Florida with my father, who's about to celebrate his 98th.
Oh,
And
Whoa,
my
wow.
brother went to South Carolina, so we all
Cool.
had it with Missouri all at once.
Yeah. And we're done.
where in
Dropped
Missouri
the mic.
were you from?
Southwest Springfield. Folks know where Branson is. We're about half an hour north of there.
Oh, okay.
Springfield.
My
Sometimes they
niece
say-
is near Springfield now. So.
Oh, right on. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty country in its own right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She moved there, and her reaction when I said so, because her husband's family is there, and it was great, and they live in a really cool place. I was like, but what's the place like? She was like, well, our house is really great, and my parents-in-law's place is really great. She's like, but the overall where I live really sucks.
Oh, wow.
Don't hold back, Hannah. Tell me what you think.
Yeah.
People
Tell me
think-
how you really feel.
Some people
Yeah.
think the Garden of Eden is in Missouri.
Oh yeah,
Some people.
those are called Missourians.
No, those are,
I heard there's lots of really big flies in Missouri.
There are some big flies in Missouri, although I don't think any worse than here.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
Is it known for their big flies?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's to the north.
That's
Oh.
the north.
Yeah.
That was Jay's trail name. Big Fly.
Big fly. Hey, big fly, settle down.
For
there.
reasons we won't discuss.
Flies down, big flies.
flies down, big fly.
All right, so back. I want to get back to the music a little
Me
bit.
too.
here.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
No, only because I'm interested in. So the marching band, they always choose these. This year they've got a really great bunch of. They're doing a Michael Jackson. They're doing a Queen song. The mix of music is awesome. Is there? And it's always interesting to hear a big band play these songs. What do you listen to? What do you like to listen to?
Oh, it's apples and oranges all across the board with me. When I'm trying to get work done, it's Vivaldi. I like Bela Fleck and the Flecktones when I'm looking to get creative. I'll listen to some 90s hair rock whenever I just want to get that out of my system.
Sure. Yeah.
I mean, truly, you name it. I've been trying to broaden a little further. I've been known to preach a little against hip hop just because I didn't understand it, and I realized that is my bad.
Yeah.
So it's time for me to do some learning.
Nice.
You know, so
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of just bluegrass, like the 2 to 8 session over at Restless
Yeah,
Moon.
yeah,
Man.
yep.
With Mike training, I've been digging in on that hard. So you can play just about anything for me.
You talking about on Sundays?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. We
We were just there.
we were just there. It was great.
Yep.
Yeah, it is. They do a great job. No, that's awesome.
And they played at the show we did with the Bob and Lee show.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
absolutely.
And they did a fantastic job.
They were the not only opening act, they were the raise the bar,
Yeah,
the
right.
high act at the beginning of the show. What you play bass, guitar.
I do.
What other instruments do you play?
So I started playing in 4th grade on cello, and that's
Nice.
probably the thing I play the best.
Nice.
I went into bass, upright bass, and then electric bass so that I could play jazz bands in high school.
Yeah.
I hit trombone so I could march, picked up euphonium because it's the same as the trombone, basically. More recently, I've just been dabbling on 4-chord guitar. And then, yes, my 13-year-old is taking piano lessons, so I took a month with her just to be able to do a couple things.
Cool.
Good
So-
Lord, that's a lot.
I mean, around here, I feel like I'm still a little below the bar.
Jeez, that's amazing.
Nah, that sounds like a doer right
Yeah.
You need to know at least 10 instruments to be able to live in Harrisonburg.
Well,
What 10 are you
there.
choosing?
What reed instrument are you working on currently?
But in this area, those instruments include harmonica and plastic egg shaker.
Oh, wait a minute. I didn't list those. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Which one do you play at the Restless? At the Restless?
So I like to sit around and listen, but I take a guitar just in case. So I was there 2 weeks ago, and I was there at 2, and Mike was complaining because he typically uses 2 to 3 to warm himself up, and suddenly there were people there. So he was already giving me a hard time. So that's what I take there.
He's very welcoming that way. What are you doing here on time? Jeez.
Every time I show up, he goes, yeah, "We need you to run this thing." I swear to God, he always tells me. He always just tells me I need to work.
Oh, God.
He was asking me to host an hour, so I knew he must have been in trouble.
I've noticed a pattern here. So you were in marching band when you were in high school. Okay.
Yep,
so-
and college.
and okay. So
Wow, that's a lot. That's
where
another
did you go
can
to
of
college?
Northwestern, up near Chicago.
Oh, wow.
What is the marching band size like at Northwestern?
Yeah, when I was there, it was just shy of 100.
Okay.
And we played, like Mars and Jupiter out of the. I mean, we were kicking some serious tunes. It was a lot of
They
fun.
must have a really good band at Northwestern.
They got a pretty good band.
Yeah.
They
got a
probably
band.
know all the notes and everything.
Yeah.
So
All of them.
They must know all the.
So they know them on Thursday, and then as it gets into Friday and Saturday, they kind of you lose them a little bit and pick them back up on Sunday.
I just don't see how people do that. I don't understand how people are in a marching band because it's like I have trouble with just the playing music part, but doing. I mean, these
I think
really.
I think the marching has gotten more complicated.
Oh,
is that true?
Oh,
Well,
man.
so I'm not your expert on this, but in talking with Daniel Upton, who's the director over at Harrisonburg High School,
Cheers to
he
Daniel
says,
Upton, by the way.
yeah, man,
Oh, yeah.
and Claire Leeper, and while we're at it, J.R. Snow, like that whole administration
Yeah,
that's keeping this music dream alive
Amazing
around here.
folks. Yeah.
So he says it's like you and I marched one way. We walked around, we played. That's what happened. Now you got to put on like a theater production, and there's got to be
right.
continuity across the tunes.
Oh, my
and
God.
the set has to be engaging.
Yeah.
We're like trying to build. I don't think I'm talking out of school. We're building time portals for this year's show that spin.
No,
with,
it's
like,
not.
projection-
It's been revealed.
It's a
I
done
think.
deal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
yeah.
Did you say time portals?
time portals, like really working time portals.
Yeah.
I'm hoping for
E
the good
equals
news.
MC square, man.
Wow.
That's how desperate we are these days.
Okay, wow. All right.
How was the show? It was great. Dad's in the Renaissance now.
Dad's a part of Queen now. Is the deal. That's the cool
And he
thing.
invested in Apple.
Yeah, we're good.
So when you were in marching band, was it trombone?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, they had me playing electric bass up in the pit sometimes, but mainly
nice. Okay.
trombone.
And trombone's got no frets or anything. He's got like.
Oh yeah, you're just sliding that thing around.
It's not a
How do you
stringed
know?
instrument, you know.
How do you know where the note is?
I don't. I just sort of slide that thing around, hope I'm hitting the right one. Really, is
You
how that
feel
works.
it. You feel it. No, I don't know.
We did have a set where
Violin doesn't got no
we
cymbals.
we sort of marched in one direction, then everybody turned 180, marched the other direction. We were doing a little perimeter on the end for Northwestern, right? Doing the pregame, and I missed the turnaround, so this trumpet player whips around, just whams right into his forehead, right in the end of my trombone. Yeah, that was a memory for me and him. I think it was for him. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, it was a memory, and he lost it. Yeah.
They didn't have a good football team, though, did they, Northwestern?
We had the second losingest record in the entire NCAA. Yeah, but the second highest SAT scores.
Oh, but it's a really good.
there
It's
you
a
go.
really academic school. They just,
Yeah, it's a great
Apparently.
score.
nobody wants to go there and play football.
The year after I graduated, they went to the Rose Bowl for the second time ever.
Oh.
Yeah. So I think it was me.
Okay, I do have to tell this story. So the first time that my son Billy played in, the marching band, and I'm not saying anything. They try their darndest, but Harrisonburg's football team at that year was
Whom we love dearly.
we loved dearly. That year, this was years ago. They did not win a whole lot or do anything else on the field. So the band, they get together and we're sitting right there next to the band. They get up in the stands and they're playing, and we hear the director go, "All right, fight song on any touchdown or field goal." Cut to the third quarter, and the instructor,
down.
I kid you not, is fight song on any touchdown, field goal, or first down, or anything good.
If they sell Pepsi at the concession stand.
Yeah.
Pepsi sold.
Yeah. If all of the football players are alive, play the fight song. And it was. So that, needless to say, the stands are still pretty full for the football team because people show up for the band and end up, rooting on the team. But it's neat that it's kind of like it's the other way around. It'll in 99% of high schools. And,
On the other hand, we have a great soccer team at
Yes.
Harrisonburg.
Yeah, a couple
totally
of them
do.
now.
Yeah. Soccer team and track and field usually does pretty well. And
My nephew was on the Broadway
pick up
soccer-
sticks.
was on the Broadway soccer team. They played Harrisonburg, and 5 minutes into the game, Harrisonburg took out all their starters and completely cleared the bench. 5 minutes into the game,
Wow.
still beat them like 5, 6, 7, nothing.
Oh
whatever
my
it was.
gosh! Wow.
It's just a different. It's a different. I don't think we used to have be really known for our good football team way back in the olden days.
Yeah, Harrisonburg High. Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
But probably those days are gone.
They might be coming back.
You think?
You
Oh,
never know.
absolutely.
You never
Next
know.
5, 6, 7, 10 years, absolutely. No, just kidding. Who knows what the season will be? Who knows? Yeah.
I would say you can't tell the future, but if you're building time portals, maybe
Yeah.
you can look
Yeah,
into it.
I'm here
anyway.
to tell you. Yeah, don't buy the season ticket.
It's looking good.
But also importantly, like we go out to a competition on a weekend, and their first message to not mine. I'm not talking to them. The director's first message is, "We're out here to have fun.
Yeah.
We're out here to make good music.
Yeah.
We're out here to do our very best. Whatever the trophies say, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's the
right.
same with the football team. Like you
Yeah.
enjoy playing football, get out here on that field and put it all out. And we're in
Yeah.
for it.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah, that's so cool.
I think at their last competition they got second place.
Yeah.
Which
Second
is-
place in their division.
In
Yep.
their division, which is awesome. Which is, I think
The
they
band.
were,
The band.
yeah, the band, and maybe there was 5 or 6. I can't remember.
I think there were 5 bands in their division, and overall there were probably 20 bands there. And they took,
Right.
their visual presentation, which is one of several categories to get judged. They got second across the entire deal.
Nice.
So they showed up.
Yeah.
They showed up.
Do you have a separate person just for the visual presentation part of it?
They have a team that designs how that works, like where they move and they put the costumes in place and the props and the whole deal.
I think
So
it's
there's costumes separate from. They're just not just in their band uniform.
yeah. Well,
Oh, man. Yeah.
yeah. There's just a lot. I mean,
Yeah.
because
Color
there's the
guard has
color
their own.
guard has got their whole thing.
I've seen some technology involved too, where people are on their phones and whatnot, going, "Hey, this is where I am."
Oh no, this is the coolest deal. Like when we were in marching band, you had a flip thing full of paper, right?
Yep.
You were
Yeah.
just looking for dots, and you had to line up on the grid. They all have an app on their phone, and there are things that are attached to their horns.
Yeah.
Actually prop up their phones. They watch their phones. The phone tells them where to march, and they can put their music up on that.
Yeah.
somewhere.
That's so
Yeah,
cool.
so they take donations of old phones
Yeah,
to the high
right.
school for kiddos who don't come with that kind of phone.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild.
Do they take rotary phones?
I think the thing that I learned last year, and which really surprised me, was how much bigger and more complicated marching band is, and well, the other thing too, it's a full, like they get a credit for it. I mean, it's like
man.
And they should.
it's a lot. I mean, my son puts in. All these kids put in so many hours.
Right.
It's a real. I mean, and they get home late.
Yeah.
The whole thing is there's just a lot of love.
Yeah, it's a great group.
It's a great group, a lot of love. It's a lot more complicated than I thought it was. Another thing that they do at Harrisonburg High School is they have a big competition in which they invite I can't think of the name of it, but that's the one that they ask parents. They're like, we need you to come support,
Yeah, I can put a plug in. Shenandoah Valley Marching Invitational. It's on October the 11th.
There you
this
go.
year.
Okay.
And so, you're in a student organization. You need some funds. You're going to sell some cookie dough, or you're going to go get some magazine subscriptions. You're going to get your grandparents to buy some sausage they aren't going to eat, or whatever. All the stuff. Maybe we all did. Instead, around here, they have a single day, dawn to dusk, and they bring in 27, 28 bands. They earn 5 figures on that thing.
Yeah.
It's over on Garber's Church Road at the original Harrisonburg.
It is. It's at Harrisonburg High School. They park a bunch of buses on one side over at. They take it over across the street to Bluestone, and then they just march one band after another.
Yep.
I've been to that.
Last year,
It
I
is
worked.
so cool.
I
It's just a
worked in
great
the,
show.
It's a bunch of them.
We made hamburgers. I mean, and I was I was in the kitchen.
I've been there,
and I was doing the pretzels. I was just on pretzels. Like, pretzels. I mean, it was nonstop.
lot of
pretzels.
9 hours.
It is shocking how much food they went through in that time period. I mean, I
How'd you serve the
Nonstop.
pretzels again? What was that?
Threw them at people, I guess.
I don't know. Yeah, no, you had a little thing.
Yeah.
I was on dogs as well, I believe.
Yep. I did. I have pretzel duty, and we all chip in, and everybody. How do I put it? It's like a cult, but in a good way.
But in a good way.
That sounds really wise.
How old are the kids when they start them out these days?
2.
2? Give them a trombone.
Yeah. If your kid doesn't start by 2, they're not going to be competitive.
Yeah.
Not going to make it to Northwestern.
No pressure. No pressure.
No, seriously.
They get them started on harmonica.
I think they started us in 4th grade when I was younger. Is it
Oh,
earlier than that?
no, it would be middle school.
Yeah,
I
middle
think. This is kind of when they. I mean, but
6, 7, 8.
I do
But I
also
think-
think that a lot of people start really young. I mean,
Yeah.
7.
Yeah.
I would say is like Mariana's teaching 7 to 10-year-olds at the Rocktown School of Music violin. So I mean,
place.
that's. I think that's about the age that people start getting their kids into an instrument. Piano's a good way to start. It's just
Like
Yeah.
tuba, you wouldn't start that till you were ready to be in the marching band, right?
You got to be able to carry it, I believe.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the first step.
That's
Oh man!
Can you lift this?
Speaking of tuba, Harrisonburg had an incredible tuba player last year. Oh man!
Oh, yeah, Lucas Schwartz.
Yes,
Am I allowed to
Lucas.
say a kid's name on here?
yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Why not?
yeah.
Well, I think he
Lucas
goes to
is the
UVA.
best.
He goes to UVA now, right? Is that, I think so.
How did you know that? How could you spot an individual tuba player?
Well, no,
being
they
good?
gave him
Amazing.
solos.
They gave him solos.
They gave him solos. That's the other thing too. These kids are good.
Yeah.
I mean, like some of them are
They're
just like
amazing.
what?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really good, and they get picked up. You can see at the end of the year, the seniors will all be going to, the college of their choice, kind of a thing.
Totally.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
really cool.
Yeah. Last year, Lucas and Chloe Starling got those 2 concerto solos at the last concert, and Chloe came to JMU to be a music teacher. So kudos to her.
Yeah,
Very cool.
It's just once again, it's a really positive thing. And as a if you are hearing this and you're thinking, I don't have a kid that goes to that, you can still do.
go, yeah.
You can still come.
Yeah.
It's
support.
and support. It's really interesting. It's not what you think. It's not. It's better.
Yeah,
Well,
you can see the future of music in the town, and then there's those time portal things. You can actually see the future.
Or the past.
Real fast.
Yeah.
And I might
John
add,
Phillips Sousa.
lift your heart.
Yeah, that's
like
true.
a little bit
Yeah.
of music, a little bit
That's
of
cool.
dance. It's not only to pay tribute to the people doing it. It's also we benefit from it.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
when's the next
100%.
time we could, Jay-Z could go see the band?
Ooh.
Oh, that's a great question. You just have to get online. I don't know. It in front of me.
I'll put a link on the show
even
notes.
figure out when
Actually, no, October 11th.
So yeah, and I mean, if you want to do a little driving, we're going to be in Stewart's Draft in Midlothian this weekend. Do you want to come support? And do a double competition day, which is
There you go.
its own
Yep.
incredible, crazy experience. But then we've got back-to-back games, mutual games between Harrisonburg and Rocktown. They're playing 2 consecutive Fridays against one another in October.
Okay.
So look for those games, and you'll get to
that's
see the whole
fun.
show there.
At 2 different
Perfect.
stadiums.
One's at Harrisonburg, one's at Rocktown.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, very cool.
And
The games are fun.
The,
The band's amazing. Yeah.
the unified band will play at both shows.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's sweet. So we're just about out of time. I wanted to ask you, Kris, What's the plans? You've obviously landed here for 8 years. What do you see in your future?
Yeah. No, Harrisonburg's a kicking town.
Yeah.
So I got a young woman to get out of high school.
Yep.
And we'll see where she lands, and I reserve the right to follow my children.
Right. Well, okay. That's
if you give me that,
we can allow that.
Yeah.
I believe that's in the rules.
Oh yeah, 100%.
But JMU's a straight up place to work.
Yeah.
And without getting too deep, the university is doing its best to do the right thing under current circumstances.
Yep.
Absolutely.
So it's a good home for me.
Yeah.
Very good.
I don't know how many times I've told my son, please go to JMU. You can just live at home. Just stay with me.
Yeah, it's tough. It is tough watching him walk out there.
Oh, gosh.
I'm going to be a wreck.
Oh, I know. Oh, Christian.
Cool.
Chris,
Cool.
thank you so much,
thank
man.
you so much.
Yeah. It's been my
for
great
doing this.
pleasure.
It's
I'm
so
honored.
Cool talking
great
to
to
you.
know that you were a what do they call that person that worked at Sharp Top? I just love that. I love that you worked
Park
at
Ranger.
Park Ranger. Yeah.
Park Ranger.
Smarter than the average bear.
Well, I got to tell you, when y'all asked me to do this, I was like, why in the world? And then I felt like Steve Martin, like in The Jerk, when he gets his name in the telephone book. I am somebody. I am somebody.
That's funny.
You are
somebody. Yeah.
you are known.
So the dulcet tones of the boys from Brazil thumping away in the background.
I hear it.
Thanks again to Kris Wiley. Holy smokes, I remember.
You've got it the first time.
I don't have synapses in my clogged by plastic tonight after all.
Cool. I couldn't think of Park Ranger. It's all good.
Once again, we are Bingo is Life, the podcast. I think we're supposed to be changing the name, but I don't know. It hasn't happened
Next year.
yet.
Next season 3.
Yeah, season 3.
Season 3.
No, we already changed it. It's Derek.
It's Christian and the Bad Boys. We're down here at Tuesday nights at 7:30 for Bingo is Life, live and in person at
Correct.
Ruby's Arcade, our sponsor in scenic downtown Harrisonburg. You can listen to the podcast anytime you want to. All 130 whatever episodes on the internet's free wherever you get your podcasts. Kris, thanks.
Thanks, Chris.
Thanks, guys. We'll see you next week.
Good night.
Word.
Bingo is Life, a post-bingo Harrisonburg podcast, is brought to you by the Brothers How to Show and our friends at Ruby's Arcade in downtown Harrisonburg, Virginia. If you've enjoyed the show and feel it's worth spreading a little joy in this world, please tell just one person that you like this podcast. Word of mouth, more than any other form of promotion, is how creative works get noticed and sustain themselves. Thank you, Andrew Hickey, for that bit of wisdom, and thank you, listeners, for being part of the fun.